Bluff City Media presents The Anthony Sain Show with your host, Anthony Sain. Now, let's get to the show.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Anthony Sain Show. This is, of course, your host, Anthony Sain. Here in my guy, man, Kenny Stubblefield in the building. Kenny, we do a lot with what we do, man, to make these shows happen. Today, we did a lot of shit today. We had a recording for tomorrow's segment today already. I had a meeting. I had a Memphis Magic Volleyball Institute meeting after that. Grab me something to eat. You under the weather, man. We fighting, man, to pump this joint out today, man. But then your internet ain't working. You sit up there all frozen in the face. But yeah, welcome out, y'all, to the Anthony Sain Show. My guy, Kenny Stubblefield, struggling on the internet, man. We're going to get through this joint, man. Probably going to be an abbreviated show. Not sure how long technology is going to allow us to have a show today. So we're going to push through this joint the best that we can, man. I'm going to talk to my people in the chat. I don't know how much of Kenny I'm going to have. I'm going to talk some Kawhi Leonard today, man. Of course, just more stuff going on the Kawhi Leonard front. Kawhi Leonard, of course, the Clippers organization accused of funneling money through other means to get money to Kawhi Leonard. And I just have the question I want to talk about today is how much blame can you put on Kawhi Leonard? Can you remove him from the blame at all? We've talked about different things like how should it be how should this be handled by the NBA? How should they punish them for what they're doing? We talked about, should they be able to have the All-Star game? Should they lose draft picks? Should they be fund money? Should they be automatically playoff ineligible? All these type of things, right? But not much talk has been asked about what should happen to Kawhi Leonard. So that is what I want to talk about today. D Diva Brown says, first time catching y'all live. Love the content. Big Memphis. Not really sure who that is. Miss Brown. DM me on Twitter so I can know who you are, friend. So make sure I follow you back. I try to follow all the people in the chat who jump on. So make sure I can see who you are. But welcome. I'm glad that you are here live for the first time. We do this each and every day, man. Monday through Friday, 1 p.m. Most people watch us on YouTube. You can also watch us on Twitter. You can watch us on Facebook as well. But yeah, my guy Justin Ford says, can't blame the player since he doesn't control the flow of money. I'm with that. I can get with that whole way of thinking that you can't blame the player since he ain't paying himself, right? And my whole thing is, man, these guys are out here to get as much money as they can. So I'm not knocking them doing that at all, trying to get their bread, man. My only thing that I will say about Kawhi and the whole situation, why I can't make him blameless, is kind of the way they went about doing certain things. You're hearing stories about his uncle, and they say he wanted part ownership of the Lakers, and he wanted access to private planes and all these type of things. And you don't know how much of those things are true. You don't know how much of this is real, how much of that's made up. But you do hear those type of stories, and they did seem to be the aggressors in this, right? And the fact that they, didn't just take, the standard max contract. They wanted to get more incentive for what they were doing. I don't think this is something that the Clippers just randomly presented to them. I think this is something that the Clippers did in response to what Kawhi and his camp asked for. Let's read what Jared Davidson says. Jared says Kawhi wanted different sponsorships from Toronto as well. There was a lot of shady backdoor stuff they supposedly wanted. I'm with all that. I get it. That's why I said there is an interesting part of the situation is how much blame does Kawhi deserve. I do think at the end of the day that these teams really didn't have to cave into those type of things. But the bigger question I have is not only does Kawhi deserve blame in this, but it's kind of odd because, as Grizzly fans, we saw the whole Ja Morant situation, how Adam Silver interrupted the NBA Finals, to talk about this whole thing as far as with Ja Morant and all these type of things. And it just makes you wonder, why haven't we heard more from Adam Silver? There are no games going on. It seems like you would be hearing almost a daily update on this, right, or something to say. Me personally, I haven't seen Adam Silver say anything. I haven't seen that happen, but I just haven't seen it. You know what I mean? So if y'all have seen Adam Silver speak on this, that's cool. Let me know, but I haven't seen anything on it. But I think one of the reasons why this situation could get so ugly is that I don't think that Adam Silver knows that more teams are doing this, but I'm sure it's either been conveyed to him since this, or he's realized since this that more teams are doing this, or he's had a feeling that this is going on. It's something he really doesn't want to look into, because I'm sure that if Steve Ballmer goes down, he ain't going down by himself. So I'm sure that that whole thing could get ugly. And Kenny Stubblefield joins us now. Kenny, what are your thoughts on the whole Kawhi thing?
I had to come in and speak on this.
Oh, get your ass out of here! Get your ass out of here, man! Let me do producer, man. Get this man on my screen, man. Kenny ain't ready. He ain't ready. Now, come on, man. You talk while you moving, man. Go ahead. So you wasting movement, man. You can be talking while you shaking your head, man.
It's super easy to sit up on a moral high horse and pretend like that, to like stand up and say, well, Josh shouldn't have done this and Josh shouldn't have done that. The reason you're not hearing Adam Silver talk about this very much, Ant, is because it makes the NBA and
total hypocrites.
Like total hypocrites, because the reports are coming out. Pablo Torre had another hour-long podcast today, and I listened to the entire thing this morning, where he said literally, Adam Silver, the NBA has to sign off on these kinds of sponsorship deals. And so a guy asked a question of Adam Silver about that, and Adam Silver admitted maybe our vetting process isn't what it was supposed to be. And I think that is, I think my question to Adam Silver would be, is it intentionally not what it's supposed to be, or is it unintentionally not what it's supposed to be? Because in the end, what's Adam Silver's role? Make as much money for every fucking franchise in the entire NBA. And I think I think you're not hearing a lot about it because he knows they expected it to not be caught, and it got caught because they got in bed with a supremely fraudulent company in that aspiration.
Right. And you got to think, man, like I've said this before, that Luka to the Lakers was orchestrated. I said that was the NBA's thing, right? You know what I mean? So I'm sure the NBA didn't have a problem with, LA, even though it's the Clippers, having that those major market stars go there for sure.
100%.
Yeah, man. So it's an ugly situation. It's a really nasty situation. And what I think is weak, I'll tell you what I think is weak, though, because here's my thing. If Kawhi is going to be implemented in this, if he's going to be a part of this investigation, or they're going to nail him too in this, if they decide to do that, whatever. But the weak stuff they're doing through the media is what I'm not feeling. All the stories that are coming out, the reports, and they plan on getting rid of him, and he's been impossible. Like, why haven't we heard these things? Like, I've heard them. I've heard some of this stuff before because I'm kind of connected with certain people and come down to certain things. But why are they throwing him under the bus right now because of the investigation? I ain't feeling it at all, and that's clearly happening. And it's clearly coming out from people in that Clippers organization, man, because they're like, if we're going down, we ain't going down alone. And we're going to start with the first person we pull down in this, is Kawhi Leonard, man. It's everything comes down to money at the end of the day, man. So, yeah. Oh, that's another thing, too, that's been super weird. It's how Mark Cuban has been hardcore backing Steve Ballmer. That is true. Shout out to Dick Jarrett. That has been happening, man. He has definitely been defending that man like nobody's business. Because y'all shit weird, too. Because Mark Cuban, he probably knew what was going on with the whole Luka thing, too, man. Even though he's not the hands-on owner, man. Nobody can tell me that Luka trade to the Lakers was a real trade. Like, nobody can tell me that actually happened in real life.
Well, the funny part about it, if you go watch the Pablo Torre Finds Out episode from this morning. It's about an hour and 10 minutes long. And he posts a clip where he talks about Cuban had been on his show a couple of days ago and was like, basically saying, if Ballmer does this and this and this, then it looks really bad on Ballmer. And it came out today. Ballmer did every single one of those things. And so he said that before. The problem is that these guys have a deference to Steve Ballmer. Because legitimately, Ballmer's so wealthy, he could legitimately buy out every single one of the NBA owners that are out there. Like, he's got more wealth than any of the other guys that are out there combined, I think. And so, I mean, it's an unbelievable amount of money that he holds. But yeah, it's as much as you ask the question, how much blame does Kawhi deserve? Kawhi, I I don't know if I necessarily. It's not Kawhi's job to not circumvent
make as much money as he can. Yep.
His job is to make as much money as he can, and that's what his agents get paid to do. They don't get paid to make sure the Clippers aren't circumventing the salary cap. If the Clippers and Aspiration come to him and say, "Hey, man, we can get you this amount of money for this," and on top of that, you ain't got to do shit for it, then it's like, wow, okay, like that's great. Free money, perfect. I'll take that. How is that on him? Like, that's not on Kawhi. That's the word. You don't get to Steve Ballmer's level of financial wealth making really bad, dumb business decisions. And that's what he's trying to proclaim. That's the thing that pisses me off about this whole situation more than anything, is that Steve Ballmer has portrayed himself as this dopey dumb, like this dude I'm just this corn-fed kid from the streets, and I've just made it. No,
you shrewd as a motherfucker.
And it's just like, what? And this man is cutthroat, shrewd, and everybody's just like, oh, he's just a sweet old grandpa, Steve Ballmer, you know? And I'm like, bro, this man literally, and in this interview or in this podcast episode that Pablo Torre did today, he said literally, he broke it down because it's over the money that they got, initially it was $40 million over a 7-year stretch. Do you know this? You know that people associated with the Clippers in a matter of 3 NBA seasons, 21 to 24, gave $118 million to this Aspiration company. Halfway through the middle of that, they're under investigation by the FBI, by the SEC for fraudulent activities as a company, and Steve Ballmer continues to give 30 million here, 30 million here, 30 million here, and to pretend like he's been defrauded is wild to me, because it's like, you know what you were doing, but you expect everybody to just be like, oh well, poor Steve Ballmer and his $170 billion or however much money he has, he just got defrauded. It's crazy, man.
Man,
they're gonna get off. I have a feeling. I don't know what Adam Silver's going to do to them. I think it's going to be less than what you think, honestly.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, man. I'm not expecting this to be, because we talked about this ad nauseum. Like, what does earth shattering even look like? What is the poison pill? I mean, like, what is it? Like, what's the doomsday deal? Like, what does it even look like? So we've been talking about those type of things. I don't expect it either.
I don't even see this 85-15 blame. Ballmer and Clippers should get so much more of the blame. I don't even understand where 15% of the blame for Kawhi comes from. Like, what? How is it?
Here's my question. Do you think this was? Who do you think initiated the, hey, let's pay you more than the salary cap allows to? Is that just standard practice in the NBA that we don't know about? Was that the Clippers initiating that conversation, or was it Kawhi in his camp?
I think Uncle Dennis said, this is what we want. I honestly think that. I think Uncle Dennis said, this is what we want. And if you can get this for us, I think the Clippers went out and did the legwork. They went out and did the legwork to get the money. Like, if they can sit here and say all day long, like, you know, you can put up a certain amount of money, how much you want, and this is how you want to make things happen. Now, if Uncle Dennis comes out and he's been like, yeah, we want money that's not associated with the Clippers, that's attached from that is detached from that is sponsorship deals that are no-show sponsorship deals, then I think, okay, you're dealing with somebody who is a deceitful, conniving person. But that doesn't mean the Clippers had to go and do it, right? They didn't have to go do it.
So why didn't they go through this another means? Like, why did they have to get this directly to some fraud organization that Kawhi made up, some fraud nonprofit? Like, couldn't they get this to his uncle, his baby mama, his wife? Or why couldn't it just seems like there were other channels that could have gotten this taken care of without it being the way it looks on paper.
Because the Clippers made a shit ton of money off of it too. They got paid $300 million for the naming rights for the Intuit Dome. I mean, or Intuit Arena. It is the Clippers not only they actually ended up making money off this deal with Kawhi and the Aspiration group. Like, everybody stood to gain off of it. And the only reason they got caught was because these Aspiration dudes were just really shitty with money, apparently.
Yeah. Yeah, play that clip, man, and then we'll get ready to go.
It's kind of a long one. You just tell me how long it's like 5 minutes long. I don't know.
I ain't got that type of time.
Yeah.
Go watch that clip, man. Go watch that joint. It's on Pablo Torre on his Twitter, man. But yeah. But
let me show one little part. Let me show one little part of it. It's super interesting to me.
Day went on stage for a panel hosted by Sports Business Journal.
And I know that you've had a lot going on, including allegations against the team about the partnership with.
Listen to this motherfucker just go.
Sure. This is not a fun thing to be through. I was personally defrauded through our interactions with the company and some of the staff. The fraud sort of extended broadly through that. We had many relationships with the
Let me get to this part.
Carbon things of.
Let me find this. Here it is.
2021, actually. I mean, I want to make it simple, actually. Let's just recap it. September 2021 to March 2023, quote-unquote team bomber, meaning Steve Ballmer, the governor of the Clippers, Dennis Wong, the alternate governor of the Clippers, the CFO of the Clippers, and also the Clippers themselves via the letterhead with these weird carbon credits, they proceed to give a grand total of $118 million to Aspiration in 18 months. Each new payment, I would argue, less defensible than the last. Which reminds me, by the way, of something another billionaire owner had told me, like a couple episodes ago.
Because if Steve knew, and the minute he found out that this was falling apart and these guys were a scam, he'd say, let me invest some more money so you can pay off Kawhi so this whole thing goes away and there's no evidence of it any longer, and let's just erase all this from the books. You don't leave this outstanding debt out there. If Ballmer was involved and he just immediately square the circle, to use your term, the minute things went sour, he's a fucking moron.
You're saying save Aspiration personally to prevent bankruptcy, to prevent all of this stuff.
That's one option, or invest more money, right? And just tell them to pay off Kawhi. Because it would have made no sense to do this on an annual basis. It would have made a lot more sense to pay it off, put it away. Nobody knows any better.
Crazy, man.
Hey, bro, it's crazy how these folks keep sticking up, man. I'm telling you, bro, it's some Robert Perry, for the love of God. Tell me that you didn't the Ty Jerome.
How did Jaren Jackson Jr. tell me they didn't tell Jaren, hey man, hurt your ankle a little bit, come back a little bit early, tank that last little bit of the season, and we'll get you on the back end. We don't want to max contract you. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, bro, you get into the weeds, man. You get into the conspiracy bag, man. For real.
I think for me, the part that, and the reason I might sound kind of like I'm pissed off about it is there's nothing that in this world that drives me crazier than billionaires thinking they're smarter than everybody else.
Yeah.
Like, and then when they get caught, they get this deer in the headlights, like Wayno said, dancing seal, or no, somebody said that, dancing seal type of stuff, like, you know, like that kind of stuff, like I'm just this poor guy from the street. You know, man, get out of my face, man. We are not like, hey, listen, man, we might not have your billions, but we ain't dumb. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. And they might be paying John Jaren them in wings and barbecues and shit, bro. Holding nothing like that ain't going down, man. Oh my God, man.
Paris said, y'all talking too much now. Chill.
This kid has dropping the recipe out here, man. Yeah, it's wild stuff, man. Wild stuff for sure.
Trilogy
man.
And Grade A helping circumvent that cap secretly. Yep.
Yeah, this kid out here dropping them breadcrumbs to lead to the what the Grizzlies got going on. How they paid Ty Jerome. All that type of shit. How we signed Ty Jerome? Hey, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
I ain't even gonna put it in the atmosphere, man. I ain't even gonna put it in the atmosphere. But speaking of dropping breadcrumbs, Kenny, when y'all nasty ass be walking around the house eating food and shit, man. The trail of crumbs are not leading to how the Grizzlies signed Ty Jerome, but it might be leading to some ants and roaches in your house, man. So that's happening, man. Hit it with the good people at Grade A Pest. 901-628-4867 is the phone number. You can text them at that same number, man. GradeAPservices@gmail.com is the email address. My guy, Reggie Alexander, man, been holding it down for about 20 years. He's been doing this pretty much all my adult life. I remember Reggie doing these things, and Some of the people I was friends with some of his clients. Like I said, he came from corporate America to start doing this, man. Offering pest and rodent control, homegrown business from a born and raised Memphian, committed to excellence by applying human and pet-friendly products that are safe and highly efficient to meet your pet's needs. You can go buy your little rinky-dink run-of-the-mill mouse traps and all that type of stuff. You get that kind of stuff going on, but I'm telling you, the stuff Reggie got is off the chain, bro. Out here where I live, in the suburbs of Whitehaven, or the suburbs of Horn Lake, however you want to look at it. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff going on, man, out here in the woods. So because of that, we would constantly hear, we would either see, signs of, mice or whatever in the garage. All we see is dead mice now. We don't see signs of nothing. We don't hear nothing, and they are gone. Shout out and thanks to the good people at Grade A Pets. Give them a call, man. Rock with them. The people at Grade A Pets, get them in your house to get rid of that mouse. I like it. I'm about to charge them. I'm about to charge them for that.
You might charge us some extra for that one. That one
hey, your sponsorship better be twice, man. You gotta pay double for my trouble. Look at that boy just dropping bars over here, man. We about to take a break though, man. When we come back, it's gonna be more to Anthony Sain show. Look like Kenny internet working, so we're gonna go ahead and get through this joint. We'll see how in a minute.
In the heart of the Highland Strip for 27 years, Trilogy Tattoo has helped tell stories for Memphians for generations. Located at 530 South Highland, Richie and his team are waiting to help you tell yours.
From tattoos to piercings, your body art should be as unique as you are. Voted a Memphis Flyer top 3 tattoo shop in the city of Memphis since day one. Your story will be safe here at Trilogy Tattoo.
Open 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday, 11 to 11, and 3 to 11 on Sundays. They have convenient times waiting on you. Let Trilogy Tattoo help you tell your story.
DJ Lagway has shown me he had a 39.2 QBR in the first week. He had a terrible game against South Florida. And all this hype about DJ Lagway being the next great Florida quarterback, Drew, has fallen flat on his face in my opinion.
No, the problem is he sat out all spring and he sat out 2 weeks of fall camp. I think once he gets to the next level, he is that type of guy. But I don't think he has been able to develop the right way at Florida because he's been off the damn practice field.
You know why you don't see it, Rusty? Because you had LASIK surgery to correct your vision. I don't trust medical doctors. I don't trust anybody these days when it comes to scouting football.
Can y'all tell me what the identity of a Billy Napier team is?
No.
Finish strong?
I have I have literally no idea. I truly believe DJ Lagway is that type of talent where it's
agree.
Are we watching the same quarterback? Good.
No, hold up. He's 6'4". That's 225 pounds. He can run over anybody. He runs a 4.4.
When
he's got a cannon for an arm. He can be accurate. He's shown that.
Anthony Richardson.
Anthony Richardson was never accurate like that.
Can I give you Anthony Richardson?
Tune in to College Football Saturdays throughout the college football season live from Grind City Brewing and the Bluff City Media YouTube channel.
Can Memphis beat Arkansas this week?
Can they? Sure. Since 2014, they are 4-0 against opponents when they play 11 a.m. games on ABC. 4-0. Okay. I have a lot of concern about this defense's ability to contain Taylon Green.
Yep.
That's my biggest problem.
That's the
Over
game.
the years, they've struggled with running quarterbacks, as most defenses do. I think that's such a trope for a lot of people. They're like, this defense struggles with running quarterbacks. It's like, well, everyone does. He's got all the ability in the world. And I think this is going to be a massive test for a Memphis defense who I don't think has really been pressed or challenged by any quarterback to date.
Then for Memphis's offense, they've got to be able to stretch the field. If Arkansas knows that Memphis is just going to try to line up, run the ball with Sutton Smith, run it with Brendan Lewis, they're going to be able to shut that down.
Tune in to On the Bluff with Christian Fowler and Gabe Kuhn every Tuesday at 10 a.m. on the Bluff City Media YouTube channel.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to the Anthony Sain show, man. Kenny, I know this right here, man. We've been talking about this whole Kawhi Leonard thing for a while. And Kawhi Leonard got a story to tell, man. But and I'm sure after this all said and done, he might want to give it to good people at Trilogy Tattoos to let them tell his story, man.
He's going to get a tree tattooed on his arm or something.
Exactly, bro. Something like that, man, for sure. But trusted to the good people at Trilogy Tattoos, one area location, 27 years in the business, man, being the best. Whether you're talking about tattoos, whether you're talking about piercing, whatever it is, they're the best, man. They've been doing it for a long time, man. I was watching the I Show Speed joint. They dipped into some rinky-dink tattoo shop, man, that was out there off the Highland Strip as well. And I was like, I was in the comments, nah, man, go to Trilogy, man, go to Trilogy. Let them get you straight, man. But
right down the road.
I don't think they ended up getting nothing done. I think they left there too. But they are the best, man. My guy, Richie Jarvis, longtime supporter of the show, even before he was a sponsor. Kawhi's tattoo would say, money does grow on trees. Yeah, man. But get with the good people at Trilogy Tattoos. They are the best, man. And let them prove it to you. Go to their website, trilogytattoosmemphis.com. But Kenny Stubfield's time.
Hey, real quick, before we get to the three-pointer, Wayno was he was asking about grade A pests. He goes, I got a funnel web spider. Have you ever heard of a funnel web spider?
Yeah, no.
Apparently that's an deadly Australian spider, and they're having some major issues with it over in Australia. I had to look up during the break. I had to look up a picture of what a funnel web spider looked like, man. What would you do if you came home and this thing was laid on your pillow? Oh,
shit, you can have it. The hairy motherfucker can have it. That mother got hair like that mother got dreads. And this goddamn stomach. No, I'm straight.
It's a funnel web spider. Is that thing killing folks over there, Wayno? Is that what I'm hearing? Jeez. Anyway.
Hey, bro. Speaking of shout outs real fast, this is not part of the three-pointer, but I love to give props, man, where props are due. Angel Reese dropped her shoe this morning. The pink joints are already gone. The pink joints are sold out. And this white one, for all intents and purposes, is gone too. Yeah, it's sold out too. Only thing they got left is a men's size 15. Damn, them hoes gone in all colors, bro.
That's crazy.
Shout out to Angel Reese, bro. Shout out to Angel. Julia wanted some of these. They ain't happening. They gone. Yeah, they gone. Shout out to Angel Reese, man, for sure. But let's get into it, man. The three-pointer. We're talking about three things going on in the world of sports. Kenny Stubblefield. Number one, I don't even know what I sent you. Whatever you bring up on the screen.
Let's go Amazon CEO.
Hey, that's dope, man.
I love this.
That's dope. That's dope, man. Amazon CEO came out saying, if you think we're going to come up here dissing the product, it ain't happening. We spreading some joy and cheer with this NBA coverage we got, man. I like that shit. He said, celebrate the game. Celebrate how great these players are. Let me see. Celebrate the game. Celebrate how great these players are. The modern player in the NBA. The skill level up and down the bench is incredible. Sometimes there's too much weird negativity out there when really we should be celebrating how good these guys are. And that's true, by the way, with the WNBA as well. Shout out to you, man. I love that. I love that for sure, man. I'm so tired of how the NBA is covered by these other people. And I hope they hold their people accountable, man. The people who are, the actual commentators and whatever who are coming on there. I can't remember who I was on that team, and I can't remember who's on that team, but I like to see who it is. Yeah, I can kind of tell you that it's kind of what they do or what they don't.
Didn't they say Gilbert Arenas, isn't he in line for something like that, or is he on ESPN?
I'm not really sure what he's doing, to be honest with you, on that one. But
anyway,
yeah, shout out to Amazon for doing it, man. Because like I said, I've got a theory as to why it's like that, why the NBA is the only league where the current players hate on the product so much. And my walking reason for that is that the NBA is probably the only league where the league kicks you out before you're physically unable to play the game. Right. Like there are a lot of guys that are able to actually stay in the NBA and physically perform the duty of being an NBA player. But the numbers game in the NBA kicks those guys out when they still think they got run. So I think that's one part of it. I think that's the biggest part, just to be honest with you, bro. That's what I think. I think Dirk and Blake might be Amazon.
I think that's right. right.
And those two guys definitely seem like two guys are.
Is it Michael Jordan on Amazon, or is that
bro, what if Michael Jordan surprises the shit out of us, man?
Watch him. I would love it.
I'm kind of predicting Jordan not to be the hater we think he's going to be, bro. Until LeBron leaves. He's probably going to say everybody's good except for LeBron. And then when LeBron leaves,
does he not like LeBron that much?
They say it's like a thing of him being, LeBron being compared to him, when LeBron pretty much saying he's better than Jordan and all those type of things. I think it's something like that, one of those type of things.
No.
But yeah, and Jordan know he can't get out there at this point and do nothing about it. So
no.
Yeah. Let's go, man. Number 2.
We got a
response.
Speaking of haters in the NBA, we watched that clip yesterday with Pat Bev where he was trying to. I don't even think if he had just left out trying to stack his resume on top of Trae Young and trying to big boy Trae Young, then I think what he said probably would have been received better. But it was the stacking of his resume with Trae Young that was wild. And Trae Young responded to it. Do you want to watch the video?
Let's get it. He'd have been better off just responding to Trae like a fan. Like, man, I know you that dude, man, but take it to that next level. Like, that's all he could have done.
100%.
It would have been all right, but he came on some real hating. Let's play that response, man. Hey, I love hearing Trae Young talk, man. So shout out to the people on the list like myself, man. Guys like Trae Young. I love hearing him talk, man.
Wait,
let him
got
get
some more
it.
facts for you. And this has nothing to do with any of the guys' legacy.
By the way, great camera work.
To name, because to be honest, I didn't really want to mention anybody's name in this because this is between me and you. You play with some big time players, my guy. You talk about winning and impact winning and all these things. You've been on some teams with some big time players. How about I go through a list of these guys? LeBron, Giannis, Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, Ant-Man, Cat. And we're not even going to talk about how we celebrate play-in wins. I win play-in games on the road, and I'm ready to get to the playoffs. You win play-in games at home, and you standing on the scorer's table acting like it's a championship. We celebrate wins different, too. But let me get back to these guys. You've had some great teammates over these years that you've only been able to make the conference finals with because your impact was that strong. One time, James Harden, Russell Westbrook, Sweet Lemon Pepper Lou, and Dwight Howard. I can go on and on. Them is just the Hall of Famers that I could just pop on the list right now. Let's not name some of the guys that I know may have listened to you when they was around you, but the way they act is not the way you act. Even from the young guys who are going to be future Hall of Famers. A guy who just won MVP, a guy who just won a championship. I know he looked up to you as a rookie, but you saw what happened when he left. But we don't even need to get into that. Some of them are still adding on to the legacies.
He did play with SGA.
We're talking basketball here.
It's wild.
In one conference finals to show for it, your impact for winning was very strong, huh? And this ain't no shot again to them guys, because I know from being in my shoes, I know how hard it is to win in this league. I know how much luck you got to have on your side to win at a high level and go play into June, like you said, because you play in June every year, huh? You've been able to play with all these guys. And you talk about impact winning. Where was your real impact in winning? I know you were labeled as a tough defender, a great defender, and the accolades say that you were. But I promise you, anytime you was on the court, I was never scared of you. I was never scared of Patty Bev. I promise you.
Damn,
and as you can tell, Patty don't scare me now.
Damn.
And also, let me clarify my tweet for you. Since you want to do it this way, relax, let us speak for ourselves. It's simply just that. Let us speak for ourselves. Some of us have different opinions than others.
He said, let me clarify. It's exactly what I said.
A non-All-Star who's never been to the All-Star game, never even had a chance, or even felt like he had a chance when he was playing in this league, say that the guys who are All-Stars take the game for granted when we playing. I can't speak for every All-Star that's been there. I can only speak for myself. Right. And I just wanted to let you know that you need to relax. Because not every All-Star that's played in the game or plays in the game wants to play the way we do or wants to see the type of performances that we've had. So when I say let us speak for ourselves, I mean just that, Patty. Let the All-Stars speak.
Stay on All-Star business, dog. Hey, stay on All-Star business, my guy.
You have an opinion, but just don't be disrespectful.
Hey, man, say the All-Star business, big dog. Hey, hey, ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm not a Trae Young fan, bro, but I'm a couple one after that. That man look like a whole terrorist up there. Like, damn, who you about to threaten? Where's he coming next? I started getting scared. The video started, man. I thought he about to blow some shit up in this motherfucker, bro. That man looked like he was off in a bunker somewhere.
Yeah, it was crazy.
He was looking like the Mandarin on Iron Man 3 or something. What that brother had going on, man. But yeah, shout out to Trae Young, man. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't mad at him, bro. I ain't mad at none of that. You had some Did we do the Clipper stuff? Did we do the FanDuel Clipper stuff?
Oh shit!
No, run that right quick, man. Let's run that right fast. We forgot that joint in the first
segment. Yeah, we forgot that in the first segment. We got some Kawhi. We got some Kawhi Leonard features, man. Let's go. Regular season MVP plus 35,000.
Hell no. Defensive play 20 games.
Player of the year plus 50.
Hell no. Even more.
Western Conference Finals MVP plus 1,800. Finals MVP plus 2,700.
Yeah. My question give me your money away. Slam that button on FanDuel.
Yeah, I should have said. We should have put in there. Will Kawhi play 25 games this year? That's the question.
Easy money. No, he might though. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see. All right, now you had some Atlanta stuff. What did you have, Atlanta?
No, we got some Golden State stuff for the next one.
All right, well, yeah, we got Golden State coming up next. Number 3.
Let's get to it. It is
Jimmy Butler had to jump in, man. Like, what the hell y'all got going on over here, man?
Asking all these questions. Why you asking all these questions?
Right. Jimmy Butler's used to an organization that's heat culture. So he's at Utah, this wild shit going on with the Golden State Warriors, unless he had something to do with it. He was the wild dudes with all the other teams he's played for, man. And Jimmy like, all right, bro, why y'all ain't signing this dude? Because they haven't signed him. The Anthony Melton's rumor is supposed to be going there. They haven't signed Gary Payton II. They haven't signed Al Horford, is supposed to be pretty much committed to go there. And they're all I do not get this, bro. Why they're screwing around so bad with this dude? Let him go. Then there's a report saying that they would trade him to Sacramento, but they're scared he's gonna go there and be a star. Like, it don't matter. Let him go, man. Let him be a star with y'all and pay him. If you think he has the capability to be a star in another team, pay him like a star now where he is. It's all insane, bro. Yeah, like they're really showing their ass as being a shitty organization. You just want to be real. Especially Jimmy Butler, like, hey, man, what kind of circus shit y'all got going on over here? The circus leader himself.
Because where else do you think that information came out that Jimmy Butler went and talked to the Golden State Warriors?
From Jimmy.
That came from Jimmy Butler. It came from his people. The stuff is starting. It's starting again. Like, it's starting now. Like, Jimmy doesn't like the way this is being handled. So what's he going to start doing, man? He's going to start leaking. He is. I don't know if I've ever seen anybody as good at leaking shit from inside the locker room as Jimmy Butler is.
Yeah.
Like, that
all right, right now, quick answer. Santi and Brandon Clark for Jimmy Butler, yes or no? You're lying.
Say that one more time.
Brandon Clark, Santi Aldama for Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, Brandon, what are you talking about? I wanted Jimmy Butler last year. I thought he would have been perfect for the Grizzlies.
Fuck what y'all talking about. I would have got Jimmy ass in this one. Hey.
That's a no. That's a no.
Talk your ass off, bro. Yeah, I get BCA and Santi about this bitch. But Jim, you can talk your ass off. He wild, but hey, he be our wild for a while.
For a while.
For a little while.
For a little while.
Yeah, go run them FanDuel numbers, man, for garbage ass Warriors, bro.
We're going to rerun this one again. Regular season wins over 45.5 minus 102, under 45.5 minus 120 to make the playoffs. Yes. They will make the playoffs.
Yeah, it seemed like easy money.
Man, hold up. This man.
I don't know though, man. Because if Jimmy started acting a fool, man, this shit over.
This man's a straight lie. I would take Jimmy Butler on this team right now.
Yes, I would.
DJ,
especially for them two dudes. For them two dudes, I definitely would. Yeah, man, for sure. Well, bro, we about to take a break, man. When we come back, we're gonna wrap this thing up inside the same brain. We'll see y'all in a minute.
My beef with a lot of the AP poll is the fact that they let their own preseason biases live on too long.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with Notre Dame they passed the eye test. They lost by 1 point to A&M, and they lost on the last possession of the game to Miami, two teams that are ranked in the top 10. Let's see, A&M is number 10. I have no problem with that because it's still wildly early in the season. I'm kind of team, we don't need this poll anyways this early. We don't know.
This is my biggest beef with Notre Dame, is they always, half the people who write about college football went to Notre Dame. They have a huge journalism school,
or Syracuse or Northwestern. Yeah.
That's it. That's your schools. And so Notre Dame always gets the hype preseason.
Tune into the $2 Sports Show with Rusty Witten and Drew Gann, Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. on the Bluff City Media YouTube channel.
I am super amped about this game. I just have this feeling that It's gonna be a very special day in Memphis on Saturday.
I hope so.
I had a chance today at the media press conference at the availability to talk to some media members that were not in Memphis in 2019 and share with them what college game day coming to Beale Street was like. The season feels like a 2019 type of season.
Already.
It just does. It just does. It feels like a Destiny type of team. That really, really amps me up for this Saturday, because this is just another chapter in the story that I think this season is going to end up being for the Tiger football program.
I hope you're right. I hope you were right. You're getting me fired the heck up.
Tune in to Tigers Untapped with your hosts, Trae Lasley and TJ Willis, every Tuesday at 3 p.m. on the Bluff City Media YouTube channel. In the heart of the Highland Strip for 27 years, Trilogy Tattoo has helped tell stories for Memphians for generations. Located at 530 South Highland, Richie and his team are waiting to help you tell yours.
From tattoos to piercings, your body art should be as unique as you are. Voted a Memphis Flyer top 3 tattoo shop in the city of Memphis since day one. Your story will be safe here at Trilogy Tattoo.
Open 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday, 11 to 11, and 3 to 11 on Sundays. They have convenient times waiting on you. Let Trilogy Tattoo help you tell your story.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to the Anthony Sain Show. Kenny, I'm getting emotional over here, man. Breaking news just came out about 8 minutes ago, man.
What happened?
And I found out they are not Angel Reese's brother, the person that we're talking about here. But no, man. Breaking news, man. USL League 2 is coming to Memphis in 2026, man. The Junior League of the Junior League.
Let's
USL.
go.
There's gonna be another Memphis soccer team coming to Memphis, bro.
Shout out.
Man, I'm getting emotional.
Where's Lawrence Dockery when you need him?
Hey, where's Lawrence Dockery? Well, why am I breaking this news, bro? Hey, come on, man. Come on, bro. Come on, Lawrence Dockery. What are you doing, man? Take your thumbs out of your ass, Lawrence Dockery. What are you doing, man? John Frawless broke this news. This thing, they're going to be playing at the Mike Rose Soccer Complex. They're going to be called Memphis Football Club is what they're going to be called. No, not on 1 FC, bro. Hey, come on, bro. Hey, whoever on that 901 FC, drop it off, bro. I need the rights, the logos, all that stuff, man. Drop it off, man. I need my 901 FC back, man. So yeah, shout out to that. Lawrence Dockery, get off your ass and break this story, man. Quit screwing around. But it's time for Inside the Same Brain, bro. When we talk about what is on a brother's mind, man.
Hey, I got something funny I want to show you. I got something funny I want to show you. Let me see if I can find this thing. Jared Davison joined. He's been a part of the Daily Grind for a couple of shows now.
Yeah,
$2 Sports Show. So Jared came on the show. This is his Twitter profile picture, right? This is his wedding day. Look how clean,
little fade head,
little big old. Anyway,
man, garbage pail kid. Look at that. Go ahead.
So I've always, you remember in my previous, one of my previous lives that I had, I used to manage hip hop recording artists, and one of the guys that I used to manage was a guy named Alex Faith.
Yeah.
And I want to see, do you think this guy, every time I see Jared, I think it looks just like Alex Faith. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
See if you can tell who's who.
Hell yeah. Christian rapper looking at him.
Christian rapper Alex Faith looking at him.
Yeah. Arkin, I saw the light looking at him. Get your ass on somewhere. Man.
Anyway, I just had to get that out because he was on Daily Grind this morning, and I was like, man, this man looks so much like. I toured with Alex Faith for months at a time, so like it's wild. I'm like, Brand. Every time I see him, I'm like, damn, dude, you look like Alex Faith. Anyway, go check out Alex Faith's music, man. That man's dope.
Yeah, bro. But I was on the internet the other night, early in the morning, probably like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. And I saw news that, man, my good friend, Jason Smith, somebody look at as a friend, brother, mentor, all those type of things, saw the news about the passing of his father, Les Smith, man, who was a true legend in the city, man. Yeah. Something I can say as a content creator, journalist, I mean, whatever you want to call me, I've done all these things, right? Media member, radio, all that. One of the things I could always say is that I saw examples of what I could be in this city. And that was, of course, with guys like Jarvis Greer, Friday Football Fever, hosting WMC5, all those type of things, right? And then I also saw Les Smith over on the news side, and just
absolutely
professional, man, gentleman, all those type of things. And he was always just this example of what you could be as a black man trying to break into that industry, right? And I've heard stories of just some of the things he had to go through just to get there that, Jason told me about. And nobody has, I've heard wild stuff about every single person working in media, whether it be sports or whatever. Yeah. But I've never heard a single bad thing about him other than him just being a guy that was a complete trailblazer for this city, man. A gentleman, absolute professional, man. And something I live by, and something in the interview with the person I had today that'll be on tomorrow's show is you can tell a great man by, the children they produce, right?
Absolutely.
The great kids don't happen by mistake, And, Jason Smith is, like I said, my good friend, my brother. And Jason is an amazing guy. Yes. Another great professional, another great gentleman. And I do send my condolences to Jason and his family. Gabe reached out to me yesterday, like, Dad, what's CJ's number? I want to text him and make sure he's good. And I'm like, man, I just send my condolences out. Just an amazing guy, man. He had 2 sons, Jason and his brother, and just a guy who had such an impact on Memphis media. Everybody knew Les Smith from the news, man. You know what I mean? So hate to see him go. Rest in peace. Man. And thank you to a great legend in this city in Les Smith. But But Kenny, we're going to slide about this joint, man. Thank y'all. It's been a rough day, man. We just kind of burnt out mentally. Thank y'all and physically. Thank y'all for checking in with us today. We'll see you guys tomorrow. For Kenny Stubblefield, this is Anthony Sain. We got a special guest tomorrow. We'll see y'all tomorrow, man, and we out.
Thank you for listening to the Anthony Sain Show. If you enjoyed this episode, leave a rating and a review wherever you download your podcasts. Also, like and subscribe to the Bluff City Media YouTube page. We'll see you back here next time.